What is good, YouTube? Quinn Way showing you how to be legendary at hooping like a lot of great players played today. Coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the Nets defeating the Bucks. They absolutely blew them out. I told you guys if the Bucks can't make jump shots, they become a lot more predictable, easier to defend, easier to guard, and it's harder to make up that deficit when you can't shoot threes and get out in transition. At least is Giannis, and that's what happened tonight. The Nets got up a lot of threes. They got up a lot of shots. Ben Simmons, like I said in the last video, became contagious. Even Kyrie tried a Ben Simmons light pass tonight, and it was just a fun game to watch. The Nets showed you that they can compete with anybody any given night when they try and they care more. I feel like Jacques Bond has been a good pickup for them. He always been on their coaching bench. It's good that he allowing Ben Simmons to play his game and do what he does best, which is defend, play hard, rebound, get assists, make sure everybody's touching the ball and making sure they get the wide open shooters and the wide open cutters and guys like Nicholas Claxton get his lob touches and his touches too. And it's good to see guys actually pass the ball. And it was one instance in the game where everybody started passing the ball. And I feel like they need more of that instead of just KD and Kyrie going one-on-one. They need the ball to be moving, shooters to be open, and guys moving without the basketball to make sure they can be open to knock down shots. Kevin Durant don't need to score as much as you think. He's having an overrated season. He is in the MVP conversation because the Nets are winning. He's the best player on this team, so he gets credit for that. But he's not dominant defensively. He's not getting the most assists, not getting the most rebounds unless Ben Simmons is out the game for that particular game that he might miss. Kevin Durant is having an overrated season in my personal opinion, but he is getting 24 points, plus 17 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from the three-point line, 9 of 17 from the field. Didn't shoot 50% tonight. Threw a lot of clankers. He was a little off, but his team carried him. They had his back. I feel like they have the depth. They have the shooting. They have the spacing to make sure everybody can be fully utilized. You're going to have to use more ball movement. And I feel like they don't need Kevin Durant to do as much as they think. It's good to do that in the fourth quarter when it's late in the shot clock and you need a bucket. But you also have Kyrie that can do similar things that KD can do, but he just goes to the paint a little bit more. They need to play together and play more like a team instead of individuals hunting for shots and statistics. And if they do that, they can be a dangerous team in this league. 17 points for Royce O'Neal, plus 24 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 rebound, 5 8 from the three-point line, 6 to 9 from the field. Nicholas Claxton had a dominant game in my personal opinion. 19 points, plus 13 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 3 steals, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 1 and 2 from the free throw line, 9 to 10 from the field. He did more than just post up. He went to the basket. He drove it. He defended Giannis well. He stripped him. He fought. He really cared about this particular matchup, and he didn't let Giannis get him down. He got into foul trouble early. You didn't see it happen throughout the rest of the game, even though Giannis kept attacking the basket. This smart, heady game from Nicholas Claxton. I'm proud of what he did. He kept his head up high. He took on the challenge. He embraced it. He fought through adversity in the first quarter, in the second quarter, and he really did a great job with that. Kyrie Irving, 18 points, plus 21 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 6 assists, 9 rebounds, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 of 7 from the three-point line, 6 of 18 from the field. He just had a cool game where he didn't really have to focus on scoring as much because everybody else had it going. So he just fit in, made sure people touched the ball, found guys that was open, ran transition, got buckets when it was needed, shot open buckets too. Instead of just being a ball hog dribbling around trying to look for a shot, he actually let his teammates hold the offense. And the key to the game, like I keep telling y'all, Ben Simmons, 12 points, plus 26 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, got in some foul trouble guarding Giannis, but 1 turnover, 3 steals, 8 assists, 11 rebounds, so a double-double for him. He also was 6 of 9 from the field, hit some hook shots, got to the basket. He continues to miss easy ones. You can see that he has the explosion. You just wish he just was smarter when it comes to being an acrobat in the air. It takes time to contort your body. It takes time to get the angles. It's something that he has to learn if he's not going to develop a jump shot. But he had a beautiful running hook today that was all net, and it's just good to see them find other ways to score outside of just focusing on improving his jump shot. He can run, he can get guys easy opportunities. He did that tonight. And he also made his easy ones too. You just wish he scored just a little bit more and played more minutes. But they easing him into this offense. Remember, he did miss the entire season for a back injury. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in one game. But he was their best player to me tonight. And he was the most impactful player, and that's why not just scoring baskets. 12 points, -5 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 of 4 from the 3-point line, 5 of 11 from the field. Watanabe was 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 3 from the field. He had 2 rebounds, 5 points, 1 steal. Sharp, 2 points, -3 and plus minus, 1 offensive rebound, 1 of 1 from the field. Sumner, 4 points, plus 1 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 block, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 1 from the 3-point line, 1 of 6 from the field. Seth Curry, 5 points, plus 6 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 rebound, 1 of 4 from the 3-point line, 2 of 9 from the field. And Cam Thomas only played 3 minutes, wasn't needed, not really needed on this roster. Patty Mills and Morris also did not play, coach's decision, even though they was healthy. 49% from the field as a team, 43% from the 3-point line. They also shot 12 or 13 from the free throw line. They made so many perimeter jump shots all game that they didn't even have to get to the free throw line tonight. And that was a 92% night from the free throw line. They could have ate there a little bit more. Something that they should implement in their game plan. With Ben Simmons not being a great free throw shooter is understandable. But Kyrie and Kevin Durant definitely can do that more. Even though they did it good enough tonight. They was basically half their free throws or a little bit above. 45 rebounds, 30 assists, 11 steals, 2 blocks, 10 turnovers, 18 personal fouls, and they scored 118 points. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 26 points, -20 and plus minus. He had 3 personal fouls. They really crowded him and really trapped him a lot and clogged up the lanes. And if you're not going to be able to hit a jump shot or give him reliable shooting, he's going to have nowhere to pass the ball or nowhere to go. And he had 7 turnovers because of that. 2 steals, 7 assists, 13 rebounds, so 20 and 10 for him. 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 0-1 from the 3-point line, 9 of 13 from the field. Brook Lopez, 23 points, -27 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 5 rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from the 3-point line, 10 of 16 from the field. He could have had a better game. I feel like they didn't feature him in the offense as much as they needed to. They had mismatches where Claxton got in foul trouble, like I said before. And Biggs was too small for him, where he can just literally just throw the ball over their head and make layups all game. But they chose not to give him the ball by choice, and it really hurted their offense. And even when they got a chance to cut the lead, they couldn't find consistent offense outside of Giannis and Brook Lopez. And Drew Holiday was the only option, and I feel like he did a decent job scoring. Just not the most efficient guy because he's not the greatest shooter. 18 points, -17 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls. He had 5 turnovers too, trying to get to the basket and make things happen. 1 steal, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from the 3-point line, 5 of 14 from the field. Javon Carter, 5 points, -10 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 of 10 from the field, 0 of 6 from the 3-point line. Javon Carter couldn't throw the ball in the ocean tonight, even if he was wide open. He had the midi going, but he didn't have the 3-ball going. They need Javon Carter to get back to preseason Javon Carter. Well, he was a set feet jump shot guy. Anytime he was open, it was a bucket. He can knock down the mid-range. He can make a floater. He can hit a 3. They need Javon Carter more than ever because of Middleton being injury prone this season. Everybody kept telling me the Celtics, they won because they didn't have Middleton. Middleton is a huge part of this team. A 20-point scorer that can rebound, that can facilitate, that can get his own bucket, get his own shot, play at his own pace, not sped up, and can fit with Giannis because he can space the floor and even can beat you off the dribble if you try to rotate too hard. So I think Middleton is a huge part of what they do. They need him back healthy, and they love him there. We love him in Wisconsin. He's one of the big champions here because they traded for him. He stayed here his entire career outside of Orlando, and it's good to have him here. I want him to continue to play with Giannis. He's a huge part of what they do. He's a huge part of their identity, and I want to see him back healthy and ready to attack this season as they get ready for the All-Star break in a couple weeks. 3 points, -30 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. He also was 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, 1 of 3 from the field, and that was Grayson Allen. Bobby Portis, 10 points, plus 8 and plus minus, 2 turnovers, 12 rebounds. He had a double-double off the bench. Continues starting his new streak with double-doubles off the bench again. 5 of 11 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. The Nassas did not, he only played 3 minutes. He only got 2 steals. Jordan had 3 points because he made a free throw and a field goal. He didn't do anything outside of that. They both was +3. Pat Connaughton, 6 points, -6 and plus minus, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 2 of 5 from the 3-point line, 2 of 6 from the field. Joe Ingles missed all his 3-point attempts, even though they was really wide open. Just couldn't make them, but he did have 2 assists and +2 and plus minus. And Marjan had some open shots, made 2 of them, just couldn't make the threes, all of them. It happens, not going to make all of them most of the time. He did have 6 points, +4 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, and he had a good game. Serge Ibaka, George Hill, and Wesley Matthews did not play. They're starting to fall out of rotation. Defensive problems, consistency, shooting the ball, and scoring problems. But they still is needed just in case injuries happen. 44% from the field as a team, 24% from 3. Like I said, if you can't shoot and you can't space the floor, it's tough to win in this league. And Giannis and them just can't make a 3. They shot 37 threes and only made 9 of them. That's a recipe for failure. 77% from the free throw line. They got there more than the Nets, but they only made 77% of them. 45 rebounds, 18 assists, 7 steals, 1 block, 18 turnovers, 13 personal fouls. They scored 100 points. The Brooklyn outscored them 36-29 in the first quarter, 24-18 in the second quarter. The Bucks finally got a good quarter, 28-25, but the Nets came back even with their bench and outscored them 33-25. The Nets improved to 21-12. They're 12-5 at Brooklyn, which they was here today, playing there. And 22-10 is the Bucks now. They fall to 8-7 and away from Pfizer Forum. And now the Celtics are now the #1 team in the NBA. Other than that, continue to like, continue to support the channel by sharing. We at 7K. Goal is to get to 8K. Let's see if we can get there in January. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Like on Facebook to show support like you guys been doing. Y'all guys really been liking on Facebook. Really been liking the videos. Really been sharing. I love the appreciation and the support. Thanks for the Christmas gift giving me the 7,000. We was at 3,000 in October. Now we at 7,000 already in December. Not even a full month that we have went up over 3K subscribers, almost 4,000 subscribers in less than a month. In less than 2 months. That's just great improvement and growth. I want to see that continue. The views are up, the subscribers are up, the love is up, the support is up, the family is up, the fan base is up at the highest level it's ever been. Let's continue that direction, and let's continue to move forward. No need to go backwards, only go forward in life. That's how you become successful, and that's how you succeed, and that's how everything works out for you. Other than that, Quinn Wade, Basketball Novice, signing out. I'll see y'all later tonight. We got another game on, and I'll be coming to break that down later.